Hey guys, today I am decluttering brow products, mascaras, and primers, and eyeliners. These are my eye product totals. Yeah, so let me just go ahead and get started. I have 10 brow products. Definitely don't need that many, and there's a bunch in here I don't like, so let's go. First that I don't like is this brow gel from Eyeko. It wasn't very good, and it made my, it kind of made, like, I like to use a pencil and then set it with a brow gel, and this made, like, the eye pencil kind of clump up and move around. I don't know, it was weird. I didn't like this. I really missed my Anastasia brow gel while I was using this, so I put it aside to declutter it and purchased a full-size Anastasia brow wiz, or brow gel. I really like this product. I haven't found anything yet that makes my eyebrows just stay in place so nicely. I just got another sample of it in a Sephora Play box, so I'm happy to have that. Definitely keeping those. So I discovered brow pencils, but before I discovered brow pencils, I loved this Bare Minerals brow powder. It's definitely still my favorite brow powder out, but I don't really like brow powders anymore. So I'm going to pick this and put this in my work bag just because it's a powder product and I don't have to worry about it going bad. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase it. I'll hold on to it until I don't feel comfortable using it anymore. But speaking of brow powders, this is another Eyeko product. This is the Eyeko Brow Magic. I bought this because I saw Charlotte Tilbury use it on a model, and which was dumb. The model had good eyebrows. This just didn't do what it did for the model on me. I do use it. It's something I'll throw on. I like the coloring of it. Like I said, I just don't prefer powders. It's something that I'll throw on though if I'm running out and I don't like want to do a full face of makeup or whatever. I'll throw this on and use it. Plus it claims somewhere that it's supposed to help your brows grow. So I don't know if it does that too. I will hold on to it for that use, but otherwise not really. Wouldn't repurchase it, put it that way. I got 2 samples of the Benefit Gimme Brow. I got one of the medium deep, and then I got the medium in the volumizing brow gel. Both of these were way too dark for me. They just didn't work. The coloring was off. Yeah, and I think I stick to what I'm currently doing. I think I like it better, and that is using these NYX micro brow pencils. I love these. I also love the Anastasia ones. They just work really well for me. The coloring works nicely. I have 2 different colors actually. I have ash brown. Let's see. I have ash brown, and I have taupe. And they both work really well for me. I like them. Yay. And then that leads me to this guy, ColourPop. I really liked this guy, but he's just been looking so red lately. Oops, he just cracked a little bit. I used the crap out of it, and then I was using it, and it just looked so red, even though on camera that one's looking a little more red. But, I don't know, something about it. I love the formulation. It's a little bit softer than the NYX pencils, and I feel like it's a little bit easier to use. But I'm just not loving it right now, but I will go ahead and hold on to it and maybe get some use out of it at some point. So, things I'm keeping. All of these guys, all of those guys, and getting rid of all of these. So I'm getting rid of those 3. Okay, I'm ready to declutter my mascaras. Yeah, so let me just get started. First of all, I keep buying the wrong version of this. The one was recommended to me, and I purchased the wrong one, but I actually like it. So I've been using it a lot lately, and I really like the formula, and I really like the way it makes my eyelashes look, and it stays on all day. It is not waterproof, so it's not ridiculously hard to get off. Like that product, I'm going to keep it. Lash Domination. I do not like this product, and I can never remember why, but typically with Bare Minerals products, they don't stay set on my eyes really nicely. They like get goopy and heavy. So I used this one, didn't like it. I'm going to pass this along because it hasn't been opened. So let me set that to the side. Get rid of those. Blink Mascara. I've used Blink Mascara before, but the one I used was the 2-step. This is just 1-step, I believe. So I will try it, but I'm not a big fan of tubing mascaras. I believe that's what this is. But I'll give it a try. So I'm holding on to that. UD Perversion. I just got another sample of this. I like this mascara. I will definitely enjoy using that. What is this? The Dior Show. I think this is a primer. Primer? Yeah. This is a primer. Looking forward to use that. I really like primers underneath my mascaras. Let's see. Benefit Roller Lash. I used quite a bit of this. Didn't like it. Or I used as much as I could. I don't remember exactly what I didn't like about it, but I didn't think it made my lashes look all that great, and I felt like the formula was a little bit weird, like it didn't set, or it was too goopy, or something was wrong with it, so wasn't a big fan of that. I'm sure I talked about it in a video at some point. Benefit They're Real. I do not like this mascara. I think it's too hard to get off, and when you try to wear it several days in a row, it's kind of, because it's so hard to get off, you're not really getting all of it off, so it kind of builds on top of itself, and it just gets weird after a couple days of trying to wear it, so I don't like this. Day 1, I think my eyelashes look great. Then day 2, they look a little worse, and then day 3, they're awful, and no. So, hate that, but I didn't touch these. I'm going to pass those along. And then that leaves me with, we'll just go ahead and get this out of the way, MAC Opulash. I love this mascara. These guys. Okay, this mascara, I absolutely loved the way that it made my eyelashes look. This is CoverGirl Bombshell Volume. They only make, I don't think they make like waterproof, not waterproof. This was so hard to get off. I don't ever want to put it on my lashes again. So it is going away. It's going in the trash. But that's unfortunate. Same thing with the rest of these guys. Well, this one I don't know. But like, I loved this mascara. I thought it was really pretty. I thought they did a great job with it. But it was too hard to get off. So I liked those two. This one I did not like at all. I didn't think it did anything. I talked about this in a favorites and fails video maybe. I don't know what the fuss was about on this one. I just didn't think it did anything. I thought it made my lashes look so crappy and just thin, and I don't know, not happy. And then this one I've just been like, I don't even see a point in opening it, I guess is the point. Well, this one's water resistant as opposed to waterproof, so I might try it at some point, but I just felt kind of, I had so much bad luck with the other three that I just wasn't really that excited to try it, so it's just been kind of sitting here. Anyway, so those are the products that I'm keeping, and then these are the products that I'm getting rid of. Okay, so the next category that I have is eyeliners. I have a ton here, and this is something that I just let get out of control at some point in my life, and so I really spent a lot of time. I spent a couple months before this declutter, and I really kind of tried to go through some of them and get like anything that's dried out and blah 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 blah. So I actually have these kind of separated already. Okay. So this Marcel liner I thought was really pretty. I love a good purple liner, but it was kind of dry trying to put it on, and it just wasn't working. So I don't know, it looks okay now, but that's what, so many of these would swatch okay on my hand, and then I would try to put them on and they were awful. So that one's gonna go. This one is still good, but this is really old, and I know how old it is, So I don't really feel comfortable using it anymore. So I am going to go ahead and let that one go. That makes me sad. Urban Decay purple. Same thing. I was really sad because I love my purples. That one has dried out. Urban Decay 24/7. So makes me sad. See you later. Let's go with another purple. These were dry when I got them, and it really aggravates me because I kind of thought that maybe they were. I don't know. They're either dry or something's weird about them, but they don't go on the eyelids very well. I don't even know if they make these anymore. They were awful. Laura Geller Incredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. I hated this. I bought a whole set of them. I should have sent them back. They just wouldn't go on the eyes. Like, I couldn't get them to go without making a mess. Like, they swatch great and they have beautiful color, but when I try to put them on my eyes, they just wouldn't go on. So, okay, should have sent those back, letting them go. Same thing with this Tarte eyeliner. It's just a black. I'm not going to swatch it. This is Tarte Skinny Small Dress. I just know how old this eyeliner is, so I don't really feel comfortable using it anymore. I'm going to let that go. Scandal Eyes. I just don't like this. It's not comfortable for me to wear. Like, a lot of people like to line their waterline with it. It doesn't really work for me there. I don't know. It's weird. It's not comfortable. It kind of irritates my eyes. And I just don't really like it. So, letting that go. Another Urban Decay 24/7 dried out. Makes me sad, but letting it go. Now, that leads me to what I have left. And these I wanted to go through and see. I don't think these should... None of these Urban Decay pencils honestly should have dried out. I just received like a couple... Like, all of the ones I have, they're not very old. Laura Geller's the same thing. So that's really kind of frustrating for me a little bit. Like, the Tarte eyeliners are so old and yet they're still good. Anyways, whatever. So whatever. But these are a little 3-pack of 24/7 eyeliners. I just bought these last year. I hope that they're still good. Haven't had a moment to get into them. Sephora. Got this in a play box. It's fine. I need to try this. I keep wanting to try it. It's the Bobbi Brown. It's just a sample of, what is it? Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner. I just wanted to try it, but I keep forgetting about it. So, make a point to try that. And then, let's see. Oh, this I love. This is a 24/7 pencil in Graffiti. I love Graffiti, the eyeshadow. If you saw my eye palette. Declutter Urban Decay All Nighter eyeliner. This one hasn't been opened. Probably got this in a box. Sumita. Is that what it says? I don't know. But anyways, this Marcel eyeliner is kind of okay. I don't know. I don't love it. It gets kind of messy sometimes. Oops. Telephone. Let's see. Haven't tried this, but I don't typically like Bare Minerals. But anyways, a lot of these I don't even know. Marc Jacobs, got in a box. I've been wanting to try this. Got in a box. Kat Von D tattoo liner. Urban Decay ink for eyes. Like to try that. NARS. Want to try that. There's another one of those. Sumita in a green color. That's pretty. I need to use that. I love this one right here. This is what I've been using recently. Bag Gal liner, waterproof. This is one of my favorite black liners. Pencil liners. It's the only color they make is black, as far as I can find. So I love this. If they made other colors, I would probably just get rid of everything and buy those. 24/7. I need to play with that a little bit more. I just don't even know. This one I've been using a lot of lately. I don't know that I would repurchase it, but I love this color. Clinique Black Honey. I just really like the color of it. It looks really nice. The formula is okay too. I don't hate the formula like I do some others. So, anyways, these are the things that I am keeping. And these are the things that I'm getting rid of. So I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm getting rid of 10. Isn't bad. I'm keeping. So I'm keeping 18. And that puts my numbers at, let's see, currently I have 18. Previously I had 24. And my highest ever was 24. So I'm a little bit down. That makes me excited. Yeah. So current totals for all eye products together. Okay, so current total for all of my eye products together, my brow, mascara, and liners, I currently have 31 after the declutter. Previously, I had 40 last time I did a declutter, and my highest ever was 45. So, I'm making progress, steady down, steady down. I'm definitely not buying as much, and I'm being more careful even about the types of samples that I pick up and all of that kind of thing. Yeah, so that is all for today. I've got to do some chores, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye. Almost forgot, this is my favorite part of the video. It's when you put everything together and you're like, I'm getting rid of everything over here and I'm keeping everything over here. So anyways, I just wanted to hop back on and show you that. But I will see you guys again soon. Bye. Hey guys, today I am decluttering some eyeliner. This is actually my second attempt at filming this. The first attempt, everything was just out of focus. I think because these are so skinny, my camera doesn't really want to focus on them. And in the meantime, I also decided to get kind of savage with my decluttering. And so I just like, let's just film it again and see what happens. Alright, so this Ofra black eyeliner, I think, is what is inspiring me to be savage because I really like this eyeliner. It's the perfect texture for me. It stays on, it doesn't budge. I really, really like this eyeliner, and for that, and because of that, I'm like, let's just get rid of a lot of the other ones. So, keeping that. This is Macro Violet Fluid Longwear Fluid Line, or Macro Violet Pro Longwear Fluid Line. This is supposed to be a purple. Unfortunately, it's just kind of like a grayish color when I put it on. It doesn't look purple. I do keep trying though. Sometimes I set it with purple eyeshadow and that makes it look purple. I am going to hold on to that for right now just because it's okay, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't repurchase it again. This is a Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil. I have not tried this yet. It is purple and I am excited to try it. So I will be trying that out soon, so I'm going to keep that. Here we have two eyeliners from Sumita. I used this navy one and it was okay but not great, and so then I never even opened this guy. They've been sitting in my collection for a long time now. I got them in like some random beauty box from Lord knows how long ago, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Here we have Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, Urban Decay Ink for Eyes. My problem with all of these is pretty much the same. They really bleed on my eyes, and that's probably because my eyelids are a little bit crepey, but they're just a little bit too liquidy. I could see why people like them, but they're just not my favorite to use, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. This Palladio Herbal Eyeliner, it says it's waterproof. I kind of disagree with that, and it was actually a pretty good eyeliner to be drugstore. It was very, very creamy and nice. I felt like my line would get a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be, and it was a little bit smudgy by the end of the day, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is another Urban Decay All-Nighter Eyeliner going, I don't know. This one was just too thick of a line. Didn't really care for it. There wasn't really anything redeeming that made me want to keep it. Revlon Color Stay. I think this one is just too hard. Yeah, it's just too hard. Too tuggy. Too tuggy when you're trying to put it on your eyelids. I'm getting rid of that. Urban Decay. Let me come back to that. This one I just let dry out. It's the Bare Minerals Lasting Line. Some people say these are really dry. Mine wasn't that dry when I got it, but I feel like it's kind of dry now. And it broke, so the tip isn't sharp. I could work on that, but we're just gonna go ahead and let that go. This is something I'm going to keep. I thought these were really cool. The Razor, what are they? The Urban Decay Razor Sharp eyeliners. These are like I don't want to say like vinyl, but if you can think of like when you put them on your eyelids, you could actually like peel it off, but they're not irritating or anything. They make a nice clean line. So I've really enjoyed this one. I haven't used it that much. Obviously it's a teal green, but I do think it's very pretty and I want to get some use out of that. This one was like my go-to eyeliner. It just worked really well. It's the Bad Gal liner. It is waterproof. It stayed on. It's starting to dry out and I don't know. It's okay because it's a pencil. You can keep sharpening it, but I don't know. I just like the Ofra one better, and I've had this since like 2014. And I know like pencils are a little bit more hygienic because you are sharpening them, but I'm starting to feel like, okay, that's really old. So anyways, just get rid of that. I want to keep at least one other black pencil liner, and this would have been the one that I wanted to keep. It's the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Liner, and actually in some part of me wants to repurchase this. However, I damaged it. And not only that kind of scares me, I mean, just having that, anything that'll catch right there. I've used it a couple of times since, and it just makes me nervous, and I don't want to scratch like my eyelid or anything, so just let it go. All right. I feel like I have used the Makeup Forever Aqua XL before, and I didn't like it. Man, I don't know. I used it again the other day and I didn't really notice anything. So let me hold on to, why am I keep putting it in the box? Let's see. This is Perversion. Now this is one that I feel like has dried out. So I'm going to go ahead and let that go. It's Urban Decay Perversion. This is 24/7 in Smoke. That's really a gray. Let me put that there. Marc Jacobs. Oh, these dry out so fast. They're so nice when you first get them, but I believe this one has dried out. I don't know. Yeah, let's just call that one dried out and get rid of that one. 24/7. Ooh, another Perversion. I want to keep a black. Now that one's much creamier than the other one. So let me hold on to that. And now, between these two, oops, I just kicked my camera, I'm sorry. I enjoy using this from time to time. So I'm going to hold on to Graffiti, I think. And how do I feel about Navy? I think I'm going to hold on to this Navy one too. Alright, which one of these am I going to keep? No, I'll get rid of Smoke just because it's kind of a gray, and I don't really do gray. I just feel like I already have this one that looks gray, this MAC one, so. Am I going to keep Perversion? Or am I going to keep the... Man, that line is a lot nicer, but as soon as I sharpen it, it's going to be not so good. Alright, I might just keep these two and decide later, try to compare them against each other and decide which one I want to keep. So I'm keeping all of these. Oh, that was the purple Lancome liner. I thought I was trying to sneak another black liner in. And then I'm getting rid of all of these. And I feel pretty happy about that. And I feel like I can call that a savage declutter, right? So yeah, that's my second go around declutter. I feel like I did a lot better this time. Alright, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I had done a mascara declutter previously and I don't feel like refilming, and I hate to be lazy, but I just don't feel like refilming it, and I wasn't going to get savage on that one, so it might be a little bit out of focus, but I might tack it on to the end of this video. So here's what I have. We'll just get going. This, I don't really wear false eyelashes. I have pretty good eyelashes, and I feel like they're always uncomfortable and they get on my nerves and I want to pick at them, and I just can't really get used to them. So anyways, I haven't used this in a really long time, so it's really old, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And I don't know much about lash glues either, so I don't know if that one was good or not. Yeah, there we go. This Tarte mascara lights camera lashes. I picked this up on the weekly Wow because I remember I used to really like this mascara. And they discontinued my favorite mascara of all time, which was the MAC Opulash. That mascara for me was perfection. This one is okay, but I found it doesn't... If I get teary-eyed or sometimes my eyes water, you know, I have allergies, plus I just have like watery eyes, I found that it wants to smudge, or either that or my eyelashes just feel like damp. Do you know what I mean? Like kind of like they're not dry. I don't really like that feeling, but it's okay, and it's a good natural look, so I like it. Okay, I'm going to hold on to it. This is the YSL, the Shock Mascara. This one reminds me a lot of the Marc Jacobs Hourglass, which is a mascara that I really like. However, I figured out over the summer that the Hourglass doesn't, not the Marc Jacobs Hourglass, what's it called? Velvet Noir. The Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I figured out over the summer that this one actually... in the humidity, it starts to break down a little bit, and it was really uncomfortable. So since it was open over the summer, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it because I don't want to keep using it. YSL the Shock, I just started using this one this week, so I don't know if it does the same thing, but it does have the similar brush, and it does apply similarly. So yeah, I mean, let's see. Come on, focus for me today, please. It's not going to focus for me today, is it? There we go. So yeah, as you can see, they're very similar. So I'm going to get rid of the Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to keep the YSL the Shock. The YSL the Shock and the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes are the two that I have open right now in use. UD Troublemaker, haven't used this yet, so I have no opinion on it, but I'm going to keep it. Superhero It Cosmetics, I feel like I've used this one before. Maybe not. That brush doesn't look familiar. But anyways, I'm going to hold on to that. I have liked some other It Cosmetics mascaras before. All of these MAC, let's see. Now that's Makeup Forever. First of all, I want to point out, I hate these little sample packages. I think the product dries out too quickly in them, and I feel like that was like my big problem with a couple of these. One being the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. So I felt like the product may have been dried out, like the first time that I opened the sample, but I found that it gave me some good length, very little volume, and it wasn't really anything impressive, and it was just too goopy, or not goopy, but it was too dry. I couldn't really get it on, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that away. Let's see, this Clinique High Impact Mascara. I liked this one okay. I thought it was pretty, however it got gooey and flaky, so I don't really do gooey and flaky, so I'm getting rid of that one. So anyways, this in Extreme, I hated the brush on this. This is one of those brushes, I just can't use these. They don't make my lashes look good, and I end up poking myself in the eye. Hated that. And the product was just super dried out, so I wouldn't try it again just because I hated the brush so much. This guy, the False Lashes Extreme, wow. This one, once again, was really dried out, but I liked it. However, it had zero, like, waterproof, water resistance. It ran on me, and it's been a long time since I found a mascara that runs. A
A lot of the natural mascaras that I've tried actually run on me, but yeah, this one did as well. So getting rid of that and wouldn't try it again. Both of those. Stila Huge Extreme Lash. No, or I'm holding on to that. I haven't tried it yet. This Burberry Cat Lashes Mascara. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to hold on to that. I am getting rid of all of this mess. Most of that's going in the trash. I'm not going to pass along eyeliners that I've used. Or mascaras. So, let's see. There we go. This pile I'm keeping, and this pile I'm getting rid of, and that looks pretty good. I don't know if that's quite half, but looks like about half. Anyways, so that is my eyeliner and mascara declutter. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more declutters, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.